All right, guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's take a look at some of these heroes' EZAs. I think some of these guys can be pretty good. So, we're going to be looking at MECHIKABURA, something like that, right? Oh, look at that. I still need 2 copies of him. Let's give him a sticker. I think that this guy should be pretty effective. He should be. Should be, right? Yeah. Should be pretty good. All right, so went ahead and gave him a sticker. Now, here's the thing. Do you guys think you know what build? Hello, I'm hitting him. Do you guys know what build I gave him? You don't know. You don't know. Balanced build, baby. I've been liking this. A lot of these characters, right? So this is yet another character who could use everything. Like, Big Boss Super comes in, he's done. Dodge could be good for that. He doesn't have crit or super effective against all types built into his kit. He really could benefit from additionals as well. Like, he legitimately could use everything. So I think the balanced build, like something like this, does work pretty well. Like this worked very well on Physical Rose. EZA Bojack I gave it to. There's another notable one I could think of. But something like this, I mean, maybe we could swap the dodge and the additional, but this shit works really well, man. This works really good. So, all right, let's hop in. Let's take a look at his teams. The biggest notable thing about this guy is, take a look at that. He's on the Slug team, and, I mean, he's demonic power, too. So it's like he is a legitimate potential addition to that Lord Slug team. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Let's jump over. Let's see how effective he'll be on the Lord Slug team. All right, guys. So here we are in an event. Should we just try him in slot 1? Probably not. All right, we're juiced up quite a bit by support right away. Now, keep in mind that the domain by Slug is buffing MECHIKABURA. So that's extra 15% attack and defense we're getting just from the domain effect. We're getting the full support from Angela and Meta Maka, or whatever you say these names, man. Link set, the most important thing we got. So he has Fear and Faith, Brainiacs, Revival, Master of Magic, Godly Power, Big Bad Bosses, and Shattering Limit. Really, his Link set is pretty bad, but he does have the golden Link right there. I kind of want to put him in slot 1. I mean, this is where the balanced build, anyone, could come in handy a little bit. Maybe a little bit more dodge would have been good, though. All right, so I just want to quickly read off his passive here, and then let's get going. So, 1 key, 200% attack and defense start a turn. 100% attack and defense on super. He creates rainbow key spheres. Very good. He gets 25% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. 100% attack and defense with 2 AGL key spheres. 100% attack with 2 STR or physical key spheres. 100% defense with 2 tech or int key spheres. 10% HP regen and 10% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere. And then an additional super with 2 rainbow key spheres. So we did load into a perfect situation. I mean, that's going to give us, what, 40% damage reduction right there. We got a fair amount of orbs. Actually, he seems... this guy's probably going to be pretty freaking good, huh? I mean, now, typically, we're probably not going to want to do this as our rotation, but it's fine. 14 million. Okay. He has a guaranteed additional super. There, we got the crit right there. There's the second super. Now, his super attack effect, he stacks 50... Whoops. No, dude. Hang on. No. You're kidding me. All right, we're back in. Whoops. Okay, so right away, we're going to get the Hidden Potential System additional super in our first turn. Now, his super attack effect, he stacks 50% attack. He gets 50% defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage, and then he lowers enemy attack and defense. Considering... yeah, he looks pretty good. See, he's a rainbow orb changer. He can heal as well. Oh, man. I mean, he's going to synergize really well with Slug and Angela and Metamaka with, again, yet another healing character. And, I mean, we have, you know, LR Janemba and Tech Carnival Broly. Like, we have the big guns who can eat the biggest supers, take, you know, a lot of damage, but live. And then we could heal it back up with a lot of the healing that these other characters have got. And then, obviously, MECHIKABURA, I mean, he's going to be able to stack attack. So he's just going to get stronger as the fight goes on, too. Now, he is a nuking character, so, of course, like, how lucky we get with orbs and stuff like that is going to matter a lot, but he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. He creates his orbs. It's like a lot of times we will see this, where a character needs, you know, a lot of orbs, and then they're like a type orb change or something like that. Like EZA Bojack is like that, right? Where he needs to create type orbs. MECHIKABURA just kind of, he creates his own orbs. Got the guaranteed additional super. The debuff could be useful in some fights. He also doesn't have any restrictions, right? It's just as long as he can get orbs. But he creates his own orbs. So when he's one of these characters where if we look at all of his category teams, it's like fair to do so because he's a legitimate buff to any of these teams because he's going to be able to have his full passive on all these teams. Seems really good to me. I'm thinking he's really good. Wow, okay. Alright, so alright, we're gonna be on this turn. We're still gonna have the domain up. We probably should do a run to see what he looks like without Slug's domain up at pretty much all times. Alright, so we have Broly as well. Wait, huh? So we have 2 Rainbow Orb Changers on rotate. Can you guys tell? What? We have 2... No, we don't. No. Broly did not create Rainbow Orbs. Yeah, damn. That's something that is continually an issue. Like, on this team, so Broly needs a Pure Saiyan or Planetary Destruction. It's only Hirudegarn. Hirudegarn is Planetary Destruction. Yeah, damn. Okay. Alright, so Broly... I brought Broly thinking that he'd be a Rainbow Orb Changer to ensure this doesn't happen, because it might. I mean, this is good. I do kind of want to, you know, get a bunch of rotations where we could see how we're going to look in different situations. I mean, we'll still get 6 right there. So, Tech Orbs, this gives him 100% defense, so he'll be missing out on some offense. We'll grab this, though. Remember, he gets the guaranteed additional super with 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, so we only got 1 right there. Although, we probably would not be getting... there's 2 right there, okay. You know, like, I don't know that we would have... okay, UI Goku's now doing a little damage here. Alright. 13 million. Okay, sure. Now, remember, we are stacking attacks, so that damage is going to go up as we get a little bit deeper into this fight here. Now, I don't think MECHIKABURA is a character who could go in front of Tech UI Goku's super attack. We could try it, but I don't think it's going to work very well. Alright, so here we are in this next turn. Hirudegarn actually links a little bit better with our boy, but it's just Fear and Faith, and then what's the other one? It's Nightmare that we get up right there. It's Fear and Faith, Revival, and Big Bad Bosses. Yeah, Revival. Ah, damn, that's such a shitty link. Only if we're below 50% do those buffs kick in. What would be best for us? So, Int would give us defense. Nah, but that's 3 Rainbow Orbs. That's pretty big. Here, I'm gonna transform Hirudegarn. Let's get him out there. Those other 2 links, too, don't really amount to much. Alright, let's hit this. So that's 7. Yeah, we'll go with this. The extra Rainbow Orb is going to be a little bit of damage reduction. I don't think MECHIKABURA can live this. I mean, this is class disadvantage, type disadvantage. We'll toss this as well. This is like probably close to a 4 million super for MECHIKABURA. Let's see. Again, I don't think so. Maybe if he greatly stacked defense too. I mean, he is going to have limits, but he does seem like he'll be an effective character. The thing that's really nice... Oh, I was going to show his category teams, talk about how he'll impact those, but him being a demonic power ally, that's a Rainbow Orb changer with big bad bosses, that's great. We did need that. We did need demonic power options. All right, 16 million right there, sure. All right, keep going. Yep, the additionals are good because it gets us 50% defense. Hidden potential system? No, we don't get it. We don't dodge either, okay. See, so this is like close to 4 million. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. All right, let's do another run. Just kind of, you know, seeing more turns with him. You know, build up damage, stuff like that. All right, guys, figured we'd get another run in here. We can kind of... I mean, one thing I think I'd like to do a little bit is sort of see MECHIKABURA, you know, give him some different, like, types of orbs and stuff like that just in some of these rotations. I mean, as you guys can see, we're not always going to be able to just give him AGL orbs. So STR is going to give us just attack, so we'll go ahead and hit that. Getting a lot of Rainbow Orbs will obviously be very big for him, too. And then he's going to mesh well with Janemba. This slug team feels good. There's a lot of different ways now that we could build the slug team, man. We have really good characters. I just wish, damn, do I wish LR Janemba was demonic power. Either Janemba could be on the 200% leader skill or be on demonic power. It would help Janemba be even stronger. I just kind of wished we had that. So yeah, MECHIKABURA seems pretty good. There's him lowering attack right there. So, I mean, what's funny is we have mostly seen pretty much everything MECHIKABURA could do. It's just, you know, he's going to be able to do a couple of supers. He's going to be getting a lot of buffs from orbs. Like, he is actually, at his core, pretty basic, but he works very well with what we've been given. Like, if the Slug Dokkan Fest instead was Great Saiyaman, right, then things would be a little bit different because it's like, all right, do we run MECHIKABURA on Fat Boo's team? Like, where exactly are we running him? Two things I want to quickly show. So, here's this. Like, again, pretend Lord Slug didn't exist. Like, the Heroes team is just garbage, right? Maybe when we get the new summonable characters on the 11th, it'll be pretty impressive, but, I mean, that's days and days and days away. So, it's like, I mean, Fat Boo, we could definitely build many different, probably, like, fun iterations of the Fat Boo team, sure. But it definitely, you know, like, the team matters. The structure of the team, the characters that are relevant and stuff like that, a lot of this stuff matters. Alright, so, MECHIKABURA, he's on Dragon Ball Heroes, Resurrected Warriors, Realm of Gods, Time Traveler, Crossover, Storied Figures, Terrifying Conquerors. Yeah, he is on Terrifying Conquerors. Damn, okay. Power of Wishes, and then Demonic Power. Yeah, damn, he's another Terrifying Conqueror character, too. Holy shit. And a Terrifying Conqueror character with no restrictions. How many, for a while this year, we just kept getting restricted Terrifying Conqueror character after restricted Terrifying Conqueror character, right? Like, King Vegeta, LR Ginyu Force, Mai, right? Like it's just like bam, 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 bam. But now we're looking... Yeah, okay. This is why I really don't think it's necessary to get monster power creep every 2 seconds, by the way. Like, oh, I don't know. How about we get to just chill for a little bit, right? Like, what if we were just chilling? And, I mean, you know, maybe 10th anniversary fights get, you know, a little bit harder, but not enough to just completely wipe out 95% of the game. I'm nervous that we're going to get a 7th or 9th anniversary power creep for 10th anniversary. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, I'm sure the 10th anniversary characters are going to be broken beyond our wildest dreams, right? And then they're going to make, you know, events to challenge those broken beyond our wildest dreams characters. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, here we go. This is a good rotation right here. We could do some stuff with this. Here, I'm kind of intentionally, you know, attacking, you know, enemies, you know, type disadvantage for some of these characters, spreading it out. Like, let's let this fight go on for a little bit, and see what MECHIKABURA's damage and stats and stuff like that could be towards the end of the fight. Yeah, we'll see how many super attacks we get with him throughout the course of the fight. So up to 535 right there. Yeah, we have a lot of orbs here. Remember, he is demonic power, so he's getting the full buff from Angela and Metamaka, right? He's getting that full support buff from them. Yeah, I like this, man. We have a lot of nice Big Bad Bosses characters now. Janemba was huge to come out. Slug, all of this, right? Really pretty pleased with how they handled villains at the end of the year. Again, right now, this is the strongest villains have ever been, for sure. I can't think of another time where villains have even been close to what we're looking at right now. Pretty good. All right, guys, we'll keep getting some footage here of MECHIKABURA. When we got, like, Kid Buu around here, oh, yeah, this will be nice. All right, so this time we're going to get STR orbs. That's fine. That'll give us damage, but remember, we aren't going to get as much defense when we're actually getting that. Yeah, they made him pretty effective. Yeah, pretty good. We could just keep getting turns. For this video, we can go ahead and finish out. Oh, super attack dodge, lovely. We could just finish out this run right here and kind of see what his damage is going to get up to. I did pick this fight specifically. This fight does tend to go on long. Like, it feels like like this opener. Damn, he's up to 21 already. Okay. This opener, like, we have a bunch of different enemies that have a lot of HP, and then there's still several phases to go after this initial one. That's a hidden potential system additional super right there. We're up to 24 million, too. God damn. So that damage is going up and up and up for this boy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, he looks good, man. I'm liking him. All right, we'll keep going. We got another rotation here. So, I mean, it is possible that we could get to one of these turns and not really have great orbs. I mean, this looks pretty good, though. Again, we'll go ahead and get ourselves some damage. 196,000, 327. Yeah, it looks like there is a pretty significant difference, though, having the domain up, the demonic power domain versus not having that. I mean, that's going to give us seemingly a pretty big difference. It's probably going to take us a little while still to finish this fight, though. So we could see if MECHIKABURA could, keep building up and get his damage higher than when the demonic power domain was up. Yeah, he's down a little bit. It makes sense. The domain buffs are really insane. Like, they truly are very, very nuts. So he's just going to be doing this. He's healing. He's stacking. That's a hit on potential system additional super. Creating rainbow orbs. Pretty good. Not bad. We can sometimes Dokkan is like, all right, we're gonna create a team, and then we're gonna fill it with buffs from every angle. And then other times they drop a character and then they leave them completely out to dry. It's so weird how Dokkan sometimes does that. All right, guys, we can go ahead and get another rotation here. A shame we're not going to be able to get a bunch of supers since Gohan just has that small little bit of health. But anything is anything. So we're still going to have, 2 phases to go after this? We have to go through Gohan and Goten, and then we also have the LR Family Kamehameha at the end. Yeah, this is kind of a longer fight for sure, but it is weaker at the same time, right? Like, these bosses aren't really that threatening. All right, guys, we have our favorite crazy rotation. Not going to be able to rock MECHIKABURA in slot 1 here, though. No way. I don't want to put him type disadvantage against a boss like this. Not in, slot 1? Nah, no. No. I don't think Janemba will kill, though. I think MECHIKABURA should be able to. All right, what's Janemba at right here? 18. Pretty good. We'll take it. Kid Buu, of course, is another demonic power Big Bad Boss's character. Super EZA is very good. Remember, we could still get a Super EZA during this celebration. Maybe that's what they're going to drop in 2 weeks. Because we know that, you know, the Summonable Heroes units are next week. So what's going to be in 2 weeks? And I think maybe Super EZA Tech Beerus is what we could be getting. Damn. Hidden Potential System Additional Normal, unfortunately. Super attack right here. We should be okay against this. I don't think this will kill us. It does. Okay. Well, we did get taken out by a couple of type disadvantage tech bosses. You know, we're a couple of MECHIKABURA deaths in the video. So, alright, we'll keep that in mind. But, I mean, yeah, I guess, well, the balanced build is nice, but at the end of the day, you want your highest chance of winning? Yeah, you're going to want that 25 plus dodge for sure. Alright, so there was MECHIKABURA. Pretty good. Couple of deaths, though. Those are definitely avoidable deaths with the dodge build. So this is Infinite Power of Darkness. Dark King MECHIKABURA. Bro, that's a tough name to say. And then Power of Time Unleashed. Leader skills crossover category key 350% to stats. Passive skill body that absorbs space and time. 1 key 200% attack and defense. Then he gets 100% attack and defense on super. He randomly creates rainbow key spheres. Gets 25% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. 100% attack and defense with 2 AGL key spheres. 100% attack with 2 STR physical key spheres. 100% defense with 2 tech or int key spheres. Then he gets 10% HP regen and 10% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained. And then a guaranteed additional super with 2 rainbow key spheres. I mean, he does have defensive mechanics. It's just, I mean, we saw kind of like his limits. That you know, that Gohan and Goten and the Tech UI Goku, I mean, those are, you know, hard-hitting tech bosses. I mean, maybe it was bad luck. I mean, because, again, we saw him. It's not like we had MECHIKABURA die in slot 1. Like, those were 2 slot 2 deaths, right? To just, you know, him attacking, him getting orbs. We had rainbow orbs. We had a ton of orbs with him. So, I mean, that is one thing. I mean, normal shouldn't be an issue, but if one of these bigger bosses loads up a super on him, he's done. But to be fair, that's what a lot of EZA Dokkan Fest TORs are going to be like, too. Like, it's not like EZA Bojack is going to have one of these crazy bosses just load up one of those big supers on him, and he's just going to, like, sit there and smile at it. Like he's Broly or something. Like, that's not going to happen. So, yeah. A shame. A little bit more defense would have been really crazy, but he's definitely good. Super attack is the Darkness Execution. Okay. He gets it's a 50% attack stack. Yep, here, we'll just prove it right here. 50% attack stack, 50% defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and then he lowers enemy attack and defense right there. Links are Fear and Faith, Brainiacs, Revival, Master of Magic, Godly Power, Big Bad Bosses, and Shattering the Limit. 12 kill multiplier, 145%. Actually, a little bit high right there. 145%. We do like that. Okay, so that's all that. Here's his 200% leaders. I mean, I would say the Slug team is where he's going to be at his best, right? Certainly the Slug domain is going to buff him. A lot of the characters will be rocking Big Bad Bosses, right? It's just generally going to work very well for him. If MECHIKABURA's got a weakness, it's definitely the Link set, right? Fear and Faith, Brainiacs, Revival, Master Magic, Godly Power, Big Bad Bosses, Shattering Limit. Like, a lot of this is just not links we're going to have activated besides Big Bad Bosses. But Big Bad Bosses is 25% attack and defense. Speaking of, here's his best linking partners. It's just not great. I mean, we had Hirudegarn on the team, but for the most part, he doesn't really have exceptional linking partners, right? And then finally, here are the category teams he's on. So he is, of course, on the Dragon Ball Hero category team. We'll see what the summonable units will look like next week, if they'll change things drastically. He's also, of course, on the Resurrected Warrior category team. Okay. Then he's also on the Realm of Gods category team, so another villain Realm of Gods character. Realm of Gods, I mean, I guess it is good, because I mean, we have AGL UI, Tech UI, and in Evolution Blue Vegeta at bare minimum. That's pretty crazy. Mechikabura is also on the Time Traveler category team. A lot of different characters there. We're also over here on the Crossover category team also. Then he's down here on the Storied Figures category team. Potentially could be a decent option there. Then he's also on the Terrifying Conquer category team. Pretty good. He's also on the Power of Wishes category team, so we could try him here. Power of Wishes could be an interesting villain team, by the way. There are a lot of villain characters on Power of Wishes, right? We can make a pretty interesting lineup. And then finally, he, of course, is on the new Demonic Power. This is why he's actually a pretty solid release right now to pair with Slug. A bunch of these Demonic Power buffs is definitely a really good thing. So, let me know what you guys think of EZA Mechikabura Power of Time Unleashed. Definitely a good EZA, right? Like, a lot of these heroes' characters, I think, are not very good. This guy is at least a competent character, and he's not restricted to simply just the heroes team. That's really good.